Hello. That music ran out sooner than I thought it would. Oh my goodness. Loud. Why? Why is it so loud? Thank you for the bad. Good evening. What is happening with my tracking right now? What the fuck is... Hold on. First of all, nothing is broken. It's just that the game's main screen is just this. Oh yeah. Wouldn't you like to be all alone in a spooky, creepy forest? And I'm just remembering what chapter that is in. That features the forest. So, oh god, noises. It's a very atmospheric game. It's a very atmospheric game. I wanted to actually pin the small content warning, even though I fear that it doesn't actually do much. It's not... What is going on today? Okay. I think we're good now again? Maybe, hopefully. Let me test something real quick. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, hello. Good evening. Welcome to... I know it's the middle or more like end of May and we are playing a horror game which is not really fitting time-wise. But there's a third game. There's a third game for this specific series out now that I really want to play at some point. So here we are playing it on stream. Fun. It's like, oh, someone releases something in a series and Nua has already played like 2 of them. Time to play them again on stream. That's quite literally how it always happens. Hello. I hope the sound is okay. I'm not complaining about horror in summer. I am never complaining. I'm just saying, because even as much as I'm a fan when it comes to consuming horror to an extent, I feel like we don't usually do it much on stream. We did it the one year where I only played horror games, except the one RTA game we were playing at the time during October. And then last year, I don't think I did anything like specifically spooky during October or anything. So now I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I feel like playing this game. I installed it some weeks ago because I was like, okay, actually, I said I did not complain. I did not say I'm never complaining. I complain a lot. No, but I was like, actually, next time, I want to play another visual novel. I'm gonna make it this one, no matter what the actual timing is, no matter if it's the middle of summer or whatever. We are playing this game. I will try. I feel like, okay, so half of the content warning I have pinned here now is just basically from the actual just Steam description, because the Steam description says this is a visual novel in which players follow an amnesiac as he uncovers the truth about a mark found on his arm. As players explore a mysterious mansion, they engage in dialogue and action choices that affect the story's outcome. We're going for the good ending. We are going for the good ending, so there's quite a bunch of very scenes we are not actually going to see. Some actions lead to instances of violence, with players using various items to defend themselves or attack enemy spirits. It has blood/gore, some partial nudity and sexual themes, and one torture-esque scenario. Okay, that's fair, that is fine, that is very much true. But, one, there is a lot of body horror. I don't think there's a singular enemy type or spirit or whatever you want to call them that does not feature a very extensive amount of body horror. There's some spirits in this game that I got uncomfortable with when I first saw them. I was like, oh, okay. I will, as far as I can remember, try to give like a short heads up. It's like, oh, hey, scene coming up. I forgot I want. Now I remember. I forgot I wanted to get a small, just in case, like sensor thingy I can turn on, just in case it's like extreme. Yeah. I mean, I'm allowed to stream the game. I looked it up. It's like, okay, it's not on a list of banned games. The partial nudity is very much just okay. So without spoiling, there's one scene where someone is just tangled up with things, and you can see skin, but like, okay, that kind of thing. So, yeah. There's also. I'll just play it by ear. When I remember that there's something coming up, I will try to like give a small hey, heads up, there's happening, or whatever, because it is a lot. And I feel like the mature content description doesn't really do it justice, because hello, it has blood gore. Yes, also it has extreme fucking body horror. Please, for the love of God. Body horror is... and it's not just, oh, this person has like 3 piercings. No. No, this person is like, oh, half their skin is falling off. And now there's bugs burrowed into their skin. That kind of body horror. So like... oh no, skin! Oh no! Actually, let me check real quick. Genuinely though, Slater Princess's content warnings, I like that they went out of their way to really go all in. Now let me check real quick. What I do have one source here in my OBS that says censor, and I think I know exactly which thing that is. Yeah, very. Okay, so just in case it does get too whatever, we have Umio here to save the day. This was from a long time ago. What game were we playing where it was like, oh, the face reminds me of this fuck-ass fish? What game was that even? But ever since then, he's been there. Ever since then, he's been there. I don't remember the exact reason though, but yeah, okay, so good. But if anything does get too, that's kind of risky, whatever, I'll just put on Umio and we're good to go. Some voice fish coming to a rescue. Exactly. Anyway. This game puts a lot of goodness gracious, this fucking... It's so loud. There's a lot of emphasis on the atmosphere, yada yada yada. So, let's just get into it. We're starting a new game. Because, as I've just found out, this game has saved all of my save data from... I played this last in 2019. That's when I first played this game, so it's been a little bit. Get into it. Beep! Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, wanna hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. The story creeped me out earlier. You want to hear it? Also, this game is not voiced. Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. Ooh, that is louder than I remember it being. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there, but then she vanished. I think that is actually a little too loud.
Oh, fun! Except I can't open the menu right now to check that. Okay.
I can do this though.
But then she vanished.
But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Yeah. See... The only thing left was her arm. It had a really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. Scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Maybe my eye tracking is weird today. Cut it out, you're scaring me. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Get used to this fucking mansion because we will be here a lot. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange, I'm sure it's just... My vision blurs, my ears are buzzing. My head's swimming, it's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kujo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kujo Mansion then. Kujo Mansion, Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist.
Yeah.
It's a strange scar. I know that I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. Oh! A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they soundproof this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. The staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk towards it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Hoping I hesitantly make my way over to her reputation show, slowing myself. Hi. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. Corpse. Great. I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Goodness, I don't remember any of these choices, though. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Oh yeah, oh. You're supposed to ignore all of these at the beginning. Oopsie. I reach the second floor, ignoring the clock, and head towards the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. Yeah, small body horror warning coming up. I think it's dark inside. Strange, I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know the scent. It's metallic tang. Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. A startlingly grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Once again, because I think it's a little longer than just a one flash. I have to look at it. Yeah, there it is. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I wrench my gaze away, horrified, but a hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm going to throw up. Goodness, these sounds are loud. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to turn those down a little bit. In the next instance, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least, I really much prefer if it was. The faint smell that remains and the bloodstain crush any hope I had of that. I made a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. The clock has stopped chiming too. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. Hey. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? The stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Anyone would believe that. Never mind! There's a small pound of Voice acting? Okay. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. I need to turn down the fucking noises, Jesus. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. The difference... Sorry, I still can't get over this. The difference between her CG version and then her actual, like, sprite version is so funny to me, though, because that is a completely different face. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move too. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I'm called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. See, my master Saya Kujo was unable to escape from the mark then. Saya Kujo? Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Saya Kujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... It's another one.
It's another game for our features and amnesia character list.
I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow nameless being.
And the protagonist's last name.
Oh! I'm sticking with this one actually. Yeshki is a good last name. Yeah. Name it. Okay, now we are choosing our own name. We are actually putting in Nua. Nazo. Now!
We're Nue.
Nuo. How do I get rid of No! No! Bruh. Okay, let's try this again. Nuo. Nuo. Nue. Yeah. Yes. Nue Yasuki did this looks so funny. Oh, actually. Good point. Yeah, let's go the full thing. Sure, let's go. This is definitely... I'm gonna be called Sun at some point for sure. This is gonna be great. Yeah. Oh! Do we want glasses in the bed or do we only want glasses? Oh, he looks wrong without glasses, that's for sure. What the fuck? I've never seen this man without glasses. Who is this? This is what I'm most used to. This classic look. Glasses and... I don't think this is of any importance ever again. I guess someone was just like, you know, I put all of this on different layers. Let's use it. That's what this decision feels like. It is never actually of any importance. I'm sticking with the glasses and the blue. Yeah.
I'm Nua C8.
I know. And Understood, Lord. Oh. See, this is... Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is a seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain it sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. Corpse's sweet stank comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I'm afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? That can be. That would mean that Yes. The fact that you've forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord... Oh, this... You... will die this very dawn. Ah, that's not a lot of time left to live, huh? Cheep, 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 cheep. My memory skipped forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know... Oh, no more bloodstain. Oh, no, different room. Okay. I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that, I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. Oh yeah! I feel Mary's sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a doll gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning. Are you feeling better now? Yes. That is good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. She doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? What will you do? You're fine, you're fine. For now. I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There's limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up or wrong answers will result in game over. So be quick, but also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up while pressing LB, but certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. Okay. Auto mode. Okay. Hiding the door. Okay. We also get a main menu? No? Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? Dun dun. Dun dun.
We are going to fight the Marg
As soon as I actually get to choose, thank you. Because, like I said, we're going for the good ending. We don't care about anything else. Jesus Christ, game. I would like the options menu. I need to turn down the music a little more. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. Yep. Can you give me an options menu? Because this only gives me a backlog. And this only makes... Yep, nope. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who would come here this late at night? My, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mug bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. I find the door and not who I expect to see out this late at night. Hey, a high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark. No way. We came to see Professor Kujo. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I'm here in the mansion. I'm a relative. Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kinda similar. She seems to know Saya Kujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. In quiet Kujo mentioned. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on her right thigh is the mark. Thigh. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. It's never happened to me before. Do you think the scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it? You must feel embarrassed about that. But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion gate? Piss up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. Craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. Both admiring her when she starts speaking. The one thing she can say. She can say good morning and she can say welcome. It spoke.
Yeah.
With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and the imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. Hey Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? His name is familiar to me. He's the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. Sasaya Kuja was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord.
Lord. As you wish, Lord.
Okay, Mary.
Chapter 1, Hanahiko.
Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is bad. I heard that he can appear if you peek in the school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine, but if you say yes... You mean that red stuff then? And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know? I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they die. And not just drop dead, the blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Ooh, spooky. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moa, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at Age Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it.
Why were you at Age Elementary?
My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school. It's been closed down. Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost. But there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Professor glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. The ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary. I go to school there. Probably you heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City. When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. Oh, did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. The stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. Can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. That's all well and good, but... what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Now will you investigate? Well, obviously, H Elementary. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going to. Hey, not you too, seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I died to be because you messed something up. Listen, brother, I have been here before. I know how to get the good endings. Fuck off. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. Well, we'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Okay, she can say 3 things. Good morning, welcome, and have a safe trip. Selecting a partner. Choosing a partner menu, yeah. Yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. Yay! Important info, check it from your back. Okay. Save a dimensional horns, return to the side screen from the back, then she's going to get. Yippee! We cannot save absolutely all the time, but we can save often enough. Anyway, I need this. Return down just a tad more because it's on my... Alright. Yeah! My clear save that from 2019. Oh wow. Huh. Took me almost 10 hours to play. It's gonna take us a little longer than 10 hours to get through this when I'm reading everything out myself. But that's alright. This is us. 10 power, 10 intelligence, 9 spirit power, and 11 dexterity. Not bad. Good. Who do we want to take with us? First time doesn't matter yet. We can choose whichever one we want. I think I want her though, because she sounds like she would know some stuff about the elementary. Let's go. First we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Good thing we apparently remember how to drive. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey, according to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. No worry, it'll be fine, I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But are you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that, but our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? I will! I'm a great driver. Just not in games. As we found out. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. I'm actually more surprised that this van has the steering wheel on the left side. We are in Japan. How come the steering wheel is on the left side? What the? Hey, mister. Moa pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? It's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once, or a few pieces at a time? What if you only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what it was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. Conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. And thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Molly glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Oh, please, I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely how I really feel. I sat down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers. Mark, spirits, hiccups, and the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist. It's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. The death is closing in. It's fine, my guy. We're going for the good ending.
There's nothing wrong. Nothing whatsoever.
If that's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more how long do I have left? How much longer is it? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time, it could... It's a lot closer than you think. Glowing ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in. A thick chain in front of the main gate, but like, you can very much just go through here. You don't, like, with no effort. There's no chain there anymore. And like, I'm sorry, who does this deter from entering the place? Like, come on. Hey, you there, not understand. Huh? Enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside, didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? No? No? No. I glance over at Moa and I take the hint. Oh yeah, okay, that's the thing. Because you can... sometimes the scenes will be written in a way where you're like, oh! But it's just because they just wrote the line like once with no regard to who you take with you. I glance over at Moa and she takes the hint. Nope, We're not like those people. We're just passing by. Looks like the guard is buying it. Of course, sorry to bother you. We're just passing by in the middle of the night at an abandoned school building that people have been going to for theirs. Just passing by. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? No, not really. Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As he watches him leave, Moe leans over and whispers. Damn, there wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. I better not get caught. Moving around the hut. Use the to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Okay. We are gonna go. Headed to the entrance. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Oh, it's so dark. I can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use a flashlight. But if you use a flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, the mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right, on the staircase. Okay. Move to search the current area. Shine a flashlight on areas of interest and press A. Press on B. Search. Blah, blah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Right. Goodness, it's dark in here. What the fuck, huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... A bunny! It's so cute! Yeah, that's not a creepy bunny at all. Look at its eyes. Was it a school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes toward the eastern end of school. Oh, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right.
Black rabbit.
And... there it is. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? Feel it. It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see your reflection. Feel it. I face forward and silently wipe the grey mirror with my hand. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. It's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Hey, am I pretty? Nope. 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 If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? No! You don't like grown-ups.
I'm the tallest in my class.
Big people aren't allowed in school. Oh. Suddenly the mirror cracks. Crack. Now I can't see. No more big people here.
What the hell?
Figure disappears. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. More sinks to the floor. She gasps in panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Anahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. But to see one that clearly? More seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Anahiko's words roll around in my head. Our situation is in a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate.
Scary the end. Yeah.
We are not very far. Come in, join us. Nothing much has happened yet. Oh, anyway. The scream, was that... The god we met outside. I hope there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is too. It sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. If he screamed like that, something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go.
New info was added to the spirit file.
Okay. And let's get to the other side. It's so fucking dark in here. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. Hey! I know you said people shouldn't come in here, but hey! I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine a flashlight at the door. Hi! Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. More shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. Part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's a guard. What the hell happened? Don't. I'm eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? You're dying, dude. You're dying. Hope that helps. Yeah, no, well, you... yeah, well... Have a good time. Mo sits on the floor standing with just syllables. You did. You're fine. Don't worry. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, I take Mo's hand and help her out. Our nurses calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. Oh, thank you for the hydrotan. And the bed. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mister, the guy... Mo stares at the door. I wonder if Anahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us. Why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Mo's question. God had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secret about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moa doesn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart.
New info was added to the spirit file.
Yeah, we wanna go up. Hello. Staff room is chaos. Furniture is appended and the walls are... Is there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Mo looks relieved as she comes out from behind me. It's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Yeah. There's a cardboard box on top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Lipstick, red pen, and girl slippers. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Thanks, girlie. Hi, what the fuck? Good morning. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Oh. What if I take out the red pen? What should I do with it? I can't think. Oh. Wrong place, huh? Where did I know I had to use this somewhere, but maybe not here then. Hello? Glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything I can't just buy. Hold on. Anyway? Pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Nothing's stopping it. Ah, okay, hold on. Look at it. Looks like the sliding door has a simple lock, just sticking something in a hole for the screw. Key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. Ah! What's this? Something's stuck in the hole for the screw. Seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Sorry, I was one step ahead then. I got the red pen. If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. There we go. You got skills? Yeah! The skills of someone who has played this game before. Isn't that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Flare. Oh. Flare. What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Oh, okay then. But... Moa picks something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Ooh! Huh? What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries are just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally... Got it. The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. I'm done. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. Yeah, we have time! Calm the fuck down. Anyway, hello. There's a door cut into the floor. Is it some kind of storage area? Phew. The metal handle is retracted into the door. I tried to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. There's no use. Hurry up.
And then use our letter opener.
I take out the letter opener and shove it in. I might be able to get the handle out this way. When it touches the metal, my mark scorches me. I stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in. I shove Moa into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after her. Yeah, welcome to the funhouse. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something shuffling around above my head. If he had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moa must be right next to me. She's shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. That shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Do you really want that? I'm not sure how much of this you can actually see on screen on stream because it feels really fucking dark, but also, do you really want that? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Ta-da! Seeing captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What? Molly slaps a hand over her mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant one. Are those roses? Strangely sharp thorns in the thin red petals. There appears to be real, living, live roses covering the corpses carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. No, actually, it's growing very fucking bright. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, by the way. I see a woman's body trapped by roses. What is this? This is the partial nudity we're talking about. The tragedy that happened in this room, it's as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. Stop seeing it! I don't want Twitch to fucking kill me. Roses? What are they doing here? Did someone plant them? Most voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell her that I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines then. That's got to be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in that vision? More screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See? Over there? Back in there? No, there's something hiding in here. Oh no, is something hiding in here?
I cannot save while we are in the middle of a haunt, but I will be saving as soon as I get the chance. Anyway, thank you for the pasta tag and the hybrid type. Title of the CH variety.
How are you? Do you happen to know where I can find it? Bean is currently stuck in a room filled with corpses and roses. That almost sounds like... What's that one band called? Guns and Roses. This is the room of corpses and roses. Cheers. Am I going to be stealing your sentences now? Maybe. We do not get a gun in this game. I don't think we ever get a gun. Anyway. Damn on. Not for much longer. There's a dried up corpse. I hesitantly searched the corpse. Something flashes within the vines by its feet. A round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. A mirror. I guess someone was here after all. Yep. It's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. A vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put here to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper dumbfounded as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply. The blood denies him. Ooh. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine a flashlight under the bed. Don't do that. There it is again. Something's there. One's voice has gone very shrill, then... Ooga booga. Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know? I'm just a regular human being. Oh? Oh! I forgot. Oh! Yeah! I forgot about him. Hi, Sammy. Something slowly climbs up from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. Person, what were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you? I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer's believable enough. But why is he at the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. Our presence would raise a lot of questions as well. Cut him some slack. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat up the crime scene. I think you're right. Molly seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor, but when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashita's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Moe pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all.
Yay! Someone definitely lived out interior design fantasies.
Something's creeping along the hallway. The rose vines. Not so. I didn't see them before either. Mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashita is. Oh, you got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe? Huh? Yeah, just zoning out, you know, I'm fine. He doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. It's something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Must interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes. It hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh. Is that so? Master leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Is he responding to my question now? A school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students, and the family members. I was looking for them. Then, Moe speaks up from the back seat. Were those people the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is her mark? Master doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge! Something about sexually harassing a subordinate? The principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. It wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons case. That would be common sense at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. Spirit. Might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Much as I deeply. Would believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when you get back. Akashio mentioned there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. Him? Who's he? What? The Mashta scarves. Help, huh? Oh, that was Moe. Okay, never mind. You're underestimating me. It's a little hard to tell because the only difference they're making is like, okay, my text is blue, everyone else is brown, orange, whatever. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Hi! Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh. What a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is a spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like a joking type. Even if he managed to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it will work that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. How do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. Yeah, actually, small spoiler alert, there's 2 ways to get rid of a spirit in this game. One is purifying it, the other is destroying it. But if you want to get the good ending, you should not be destroying any of them. You need to purify them. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he do it. Where does all the confidence come from? And don't forget, I faced him once already. If you're seriously thinking of killing him. Mr. grabs his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. I have to make that a priority. Mr. pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. The thorn curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. Okay. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashita about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. Come back. A man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? I've been Mary on our investigation in the strange way we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashita's arm too, but... what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashita says we should kill him, but is that even possible? Hey! Yeah, there it is! My train of thought is interrupted. Mashita's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this. I picked it up in an underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. Pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H. Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him, but the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought, so he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. It took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place in the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watched and tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher, but she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of a totally distorted parent and child. The child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there's no malice or hatred. It's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. Continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy, but going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Professor peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I bet it's just some of the main points for him. It's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Yeah! That's an interesting sprite you got there, my boy. By hindsight, that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. Is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on an hypothesis. I wish I could tell who's speaking. Mary sighed a moment, then her jade-glass eyes shift to Mustang. Incidentally, according to Lord Chi's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mustang narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are far from the world of death. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So, what does that mean? It is as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I'm unsure, but I'm certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. Thank you. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that's just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. Okay, thank you. Ah! Dun, 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 dun.
Save.
Oh yeah, last time I played I just chose his canon name that you get. Okay. We want to switch our partners. We are not taking you. The child does not like adults. So I'm not taking you. It doesn't matter at this point, actually. I could take whoever, like, you know what? We'll just cycle through all of them. Because at this point, I'm still allowed to take whichever one I want, so I'm taking you with me. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, wait. Master appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. The high school girl? Miss Moe is gone. At least she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Uh-oh. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. It could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know they're gonna die. Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse. Moe saw Hanahiko in the mirror at school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her, just like Tsugasa said. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Even if something happened to Moe, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary.
行くぞ。
We've come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Ashton nods silently and steps forward. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, there's a bunch more roses everywhere, huh? We saw it earlier, but the whole way is completely transformed. Yeah, both the thorns, they aren't just run-of-the-mill rose thorns. Hmm? Wait, something's there. Meshta suddenly speaks up. Where? Something sparkling by the window ledge. Window? All I see are rose vines. May as well check it out, though. Do you think we'll get jump scared if I move the cursor over there? No, surprisingly enough, actually, we don't. Where? Oh, that's where it's sparkly. Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like something's buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. Stick your hand in it! I didn't notice it before. Well, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through here earlier. There was a god that got killed, yeah? It's probably his. Maybe. It might have fallen on the floor and been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If you belong to the guard, then it could come in handy while we're investigating. I was in charge of watching this building, after all. Let's check it out. Yeah, just fucking put your hand in it. Go! I pushed my fingers into the vines. Ow. I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain. I keep fighting with the vines. I finally reached a metal object.
School keyring.
Yep, just as we thought, these definitely belong to the guard. Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every... Masha suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating. Sure. And up. And into this classroom. Yeah! What have we here? Stick my hand inside and feel around.
A plastic bottle.
There's nothing in the bottle. Might as well take it with you. Could be useful for something.
There's a hole in the wall.
I stick the red pen in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside.
A worn-out talisman.
When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Soul power! The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Find a worn-out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice because you will have more time. Even if you know exactly what you want to choose and go there as fast as you can, you will always lose a little bit. Because, like, there's no way to just instantly click yes. That's nice. Thank you. I will be taking that. Yeah. Hello. Oh, hi. Stick my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out.
A wire umbrella.
Just looks like trash to me. But if you want it, then I'm not going to stop you from taking it. I have an unlimited inventory, my guy.
An aquarium covered in moss. Let me fill my bottle of water.
Take the plastic bottle out and put it in a tank. It gurgles as it fills with water. It's probably not the nicest kind of water, but what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Paper's falling apart. Not that anyone would care if I tore it off and took it with me. Take it. I ripped the research paper off the wall. Plan to strengthen REITs. It's property damage. It's against the law. Who cares, dude? An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. Give me that one as well. Paper's falling apart. Does anyone care if I tore it off and took it with me? Take it. Ripped the research paper off the wall. An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. I know a kid did the research, but it's still silly. I have an idea. The umbrella we found earlier might have been part of the display for this research. Still though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Double that denies him. Oh, already. Without conscious thought, I start speaking. That denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? Hey, you've been mumbling to yourself. Give me a second. I pop open the Y umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Huh, just like it said in the research paper, you can create something like an umbrella. If it's not fastened on, it would be impossible to carry it around like this. So we'll have to hold it together to use it. Thankfully there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first, and one person to spread the sheet. If you manage a combo like that, we can use a bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Sorry to make you wait. Do whatever you want. But you aren't really planning on using that as some kind of shield, are you? I'm not sure, but I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Mashta by studying the flashlight in my hand. Yeah. Good. Let me in. I moved a step into the classroom. And suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. I glance at the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Mashta was on my other side. Now, even if he was on this side, he would have no reason to grab me. Calm down, I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic, it's an illusion. Calm down, hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side. I turn to Mashta and open my mouth to tell him. When I do, I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then an outline lying in wait for me. I squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Just then... Hey, what's wrong? With Mashta's voice, the figure vanishes. I find myself standing in front of the door.
Save. The monk burns scarlet.
Half an hour left until death closes in. You okay? Yeah. Mashta picked something off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt gripping my shoulder was actually a rose stone. But more importantly... Mashta, what's the matter? You acting kinda... Acting kinda what? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia. My heart pangs with worry. Is Much just spacing out because the mark's curse is progress? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know. Come on. Right. Master shovels forward like a zombie. Something is seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us so quickly. We're running out of time. This condition might get worse. I'll figure something out. The white powder seems to be salt. I take out the bottle of water and fill it with powder. Boom! Salt water. First purify with seawater. I hear a voice again. Seawater. So would that be salt water then? Who knows? Oh. Yeah, if only my katakana knowledge would be a tad better, then I could actually tell what it says on there. But I don't. Research, observing office ladies, huh? The paper's falling apart. Does anyone care if I tore it off and took it with me? Yeah, take it. What's this one say? Oh, okay. And what's this? More plan to destroy weeds. Take it. Plan to destroy weeds. The mark has died a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. A loud noise suddenly rings out. A terrible pain runs through my wrist. It feels like something's biting into my bone. Master? Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I can hear you. At least he's still replying to me. But the way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move, come on. My shout rings through the building.
New info was added to the spirit file.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Like a child's presentation poster in multiple sorts of serving obviously. What's popular right now is brown hair and pink lips. Ah. See. No.
I am
Confusion. Oh no. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay. I have saved. Let's go. The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me. Like a solemn presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Then it runs down the hallway. I thought that was it, but it stops partway. It turns back as if to see what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Mashta's wrist and chase after it. Chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase. We chase the rabbit running up the eastern staircase. Partway up, I trip over something. What's this? Moi's bag is on the staircase. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. What's this doing here? But if it's here, that means... Is Mo in the school? Then I remember that we were chasing the rabbit. Where did... I look around for the creature. Oh yeah, look up, my guy! Just then, red drops of something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. I slowly raise my eyes up to the ceiling. Yeah, baby! The instant I see that, I let out a groan. It's heavily weighted with both fear and relief. Mo is up there, hanging from the rose vines. Why she is in her underwear, I have no idea. It's her. He points at her, strangely amused. But she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines too. It looks like that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much, and Moa crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there. Yeah. I quickly glance over her to make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking palm grenade. Of all things? Okay. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. So this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try to do something? So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her back and slide her arm into her sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself. My number one pet peeve with these games, as much as I love them, is how in a lot of the scenes there will be some just fan service in there where I'm like, why exactly? Like everything else? Okay, and then, It's you, mister. Why? The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Musta. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now... He's here. Hananiko? Hananiko? Yeah, that's an actual typo. Nice. I know. Well, what should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. I look at Mo and Musta. Their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning that fate. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Oh, hello, Raiders! Hi, Katu! Hi, Raiders! Welcome in! I'm new. I like the color pink version of a JRPGs we're currently playing. Spirit Hunter Deathmark, which is the first game. Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to confront our first spirit in a little bit. I hope you enjoy Coffee Talk.
You love Deathmark so much, hell yeah.
Pikachu for the Raiders, of course.
Pikachu! Pika Pika! Pikachu!
Yeah, well, welcome from, coffee talk to, oh god, we're going to die in this school, maybe. Enjoy! Thank you! I open my bag and look through everything I picked up throughout the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Don't worry, we have the key. Garbage is all I have. No, you have the key, calm down, my guy. Hanahiko. When I first saw him in this mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I just have to face him, believe that I have the final key. Believe. Trust to myself. Yeah, we are not taking... Oh, I should have taken the boy with me so we would have had a chance to have him for the fight, but it's okay. We are not taking Musta because if we're two adults, we just immediately get the bad ending. Like, we just get killed straight up because Hanahiko doesn't like adults. Just saying. I wake the little guys up. Yeah, hello. Time to fight. Fight a guy. Shake her shoulders and yell. Get us together, there's nowhere to hide. We have to go, come with me. Hanahiko. Well, it makes a vague sound, but that's good enough. We're going to release him from his curse.
Hell yeah.
Like, girl, I'm sorry you were hanging on the ceiling in your underwear, but I need you to fight the spirit with me right now, actually. Like, hi. And Ahiko's staring at more. Hey, I'm the grown-up. Fine, only big people die, okay? I'm big people. I don't want to die. Sound like slithering vines comes from Hanahiko's direction.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay.
The next thing I know, a small sharp object grazes my face.
Missed. You won't be so lucky next time.
I get the feeling Hanahiko's planning to attack me from a distance. I need to do something to reach him from this far away. Facing a spirit. To defeat a spirit, you must use the right item at the right time. Both you and your partner can use one item each. Choose according to the situation.
Okay, thank you.
Some items are limited use, so please take care. Check the number to the right. Also, some items cannot be used when facing a spirit. Combo actions. When facing a spirit, 2 items can be used together. This is a combo action. It is executed if you and your partner use the right items. Strategy hint. You can read the spirit file or item descriptions at any time. Open your bag, blah 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 blah.
Okay, I would like to use the plastic sheet. And then I would like for you to use the wire umbrella. Yes.
Put the wire umbrella over the plastic sheet. Ready to cobble together umbrella. I should be able to block the thorns. What the heck is that? That umbrella is in my way. His cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry. And Ahiko shows a rose thorn. Thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the bloodstained sheet.
Haha.
The blood denies him, so that's what it meant. The impact of the thorns causes the sheet to start to fall off the umbrella. If you don't put it back on, we won't be able to protect ourselves. The entirety of the first chapter, it really is just, hi, here's like tutorial of tutorial of tutorial on how any of this works. And then immediately afterwards, so like, anyway, from now on you're on your own, fuck you. And Ahiko's waist closes as if the umbrella is irritating him. We might be able to do something if he comes a little closer. What are weakened spirits? To defeat a spirit, you must use a specific item to weaken them. It can't be used until the spirit is as close as possible. When that happens, the screen outline will grow red. Endure the spirit's attacks until they are in range. Okay. I would like to once again just use the plastic sheet and the umbrella. Yes. You forgot somewhere? Yeah! To be fair, last time I played this was in 2019, so it's been a while for me as well. But I really want to play Deathmark 2. So I'm trying to... I want to revisit this one.
Oh, hello, little guy. Come a little closer.
And once more, the plastic sheet and the wire umbrella. This game seems nice. It is! It's a very good game.
Thank you!
And Ahiko comes up close. Countless vines wriggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. At this distance, the umbrella is pretty useless. It's obvious I'll be killed instantly if I don't do anything. This close distance is my only chance. Should I use an attack against spirits or an attack against plants? Is there a way I can fight back? Yeah, we are going to use the salt water. Where's my salt water? Salt water. And the lipstick.
Yeah.
The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I can see Hanahiko's face twisting in pain.
Thank you for your memory.
You think stabbing would work for both? Have you... A spirit. Why would you try to stab a spirit? I would assume that the spirit does not have a corporeal form. I don't think you would necessarily be able to hit them. You've stabbed a plant before.
Yeah...
holy sword? I don't have a holy sword. This is chapter 1.
I'm an amnesiac. Oh, me. Are you going to tease me now too, mister?
He starts sniffling as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. How to defeat spirits? Defeat a weakened spirit by using specific items. Choose an item based on the info you've gathered. You only have one chance. Think carefully. I'm not even a ghost hunter. I was put into this against my will. Or maybe I wasn't. Who knows? I don't have any of my memories. Got a lipstick. I put the lipstick on Hanahiko's lips. What did you do? Hanahiko's weakened. Okay,
round hand mirror. And the girl's slippers. Ah.
I turned the hand mirror toward him to make him look at the lipstick. He stares at his reflection.
This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom.
Are these memories from when he was alive? He smiles with his red lips.
Am I pretty?
Ta-da! The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face. I'm the ghost purifier. Oh, I just put it there. I just put it there for people who might check it out and just to be aware, because I feel like it does get pretty extreme at some point. I don't sense Hanahiko anymore. Did we win? Seriously? Yeah. Kinda hard to believe, but looks like we did.
Mister, my mark disappeared.
Maud cheers as she studies her leg. Her mark had been burned into her right thigh. It does. But like, it's only it's a mature game. It's a mature game warning, but does it really tell you anything? Does it really tell you anything about the type of content? Like, a mature game can range for, you know, many different things. That's why. No worries about the questions, by the way. No worries. Yeah, the highlight in her eyes is so small. What about yours? Mine's still there. My right hand. Ta-da! It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before. Why? Why isn't it going away? Sorry, mister. It's almost dawn. Am I going to die? Explain mark law. You will find out. I'm not taking away big... No! that's one of the big mysteries of the game. I'm not going to take away big sporties. So this is where you've been. My head suddenly stopped feeling fuzzy and then my mark was gone. Looks like you did it. I sure did. Yeah. But he still has his mark. Let's head back. Maybe Mary knows something. Yeah, you're right. Come on, mister, let's go. Mo leads me away. I don't think Mashta is a person who sleeps very much. Huh? The dudes with the other ghost game where you died a bunch. The curse game with the weird ending. Do you have any reason how far that doesn't narrow it down? The VN? The letter? Because no, this is a complete 7 mysteries. Oh, Paranormicide? No. 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 Deathmark is developed by a company called Experience, and it's published through Axis. And Paranormicide was made by... That's a very good question. Actually, let me look that up very quick. Paranormicide was made by Square Enix. Moa's digging through her bag. No, my wallet's missing. Maybe I dropped it earlier. I glance back at the school just confused. You're definitely more important right now. We gotta hurry and get back. Go on. Huh? Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go, get moving. Right, thanks. Moa rushes back into the school. You're pretty calm, considering.
Nah, it's fine. We got the good ending. She's not gonna die.
Can't say the same for if you do something different, but we are going for the no one whose death is only
No, she's not gonna die.
We've already done it. No one will die this chapter anymore. No. Wait, my 1,500 channel player? If you mean the non-entry, non-binary and stuff, this just changes for the model. It doesn't change anything in how I'm talking. It's just stuff like cat ears, bunny ears. I do have Uwu redeems, but they're turned off currently. Yeah. Uwu is turned off because I'm giving my voice a break, actually. Okay, now we're going to be cycling through all of them over the next 20 minutes, I guess. Moa shrinks in the distance until she disappears inside the building. A bitingly cold wind whips past me. It's coming from the school. That's not normal, especially for the start of summer. The wind dies down and out of nowhere I get a really bad feeling. Should I have let Moa go back inside?
Yeah.
5 minutes pass. Moa isn't back yet. Idiot, there's no time to dawdle. You better check. I originally played this game in 2019. I step inside and go down the right hallway. I make it all the way in front of the room where we fought Hanahiko, but I don't see Moa anywhere. Strange. This should be the place. There's a third game in this series out now, which is called Deathmark 2, and that one just came out like maybe 2 months back. Maybe that's the one you're wondering about. It's literally just Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2, so the title looks very similar. Mister? Deathmark 2 is the third game. Okay, so it's Spirit Hunter Deathmark, this game, the first one. And then it's Spirit Hunter NG, which features different characters, but has some ties to this specific game and what happens there, but features a different protagonist and different characters. And then it's Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2, which once again features the same main character as this one. For reasons I cannot tell you, because I actually haven't gotten around to playing Deathmark 2 yet. That's why we're replaying these. Well, I'm replaying them. You guys are maybe seeing it for the first time. So I can go into Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2 and go, huh, I remember these people. You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing here? You've been taking longer than 5 minutes. You're late, so I came looking for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's dark, so it took longer. I should have borrowed a flashlight. No, I don't have it yet. I'm also waiting for it to go on sale. Yeah, we only have one. Hey, I'm kind of glad we even have one flashlight. She bows an apology. I'm so relieved. A huge weight lifts off my shoulders when I see she's okay. Like, because you go through the school and it's like, oh yeah, we should use the flashlight. And I'm like, no one even mentioned that we had a flashlight. I'm glad we do, but no one even mentioned it before we started going. Let's get a move on already. We all climb into a car and head straight to Kuzo Mansion. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a smart move to go ghost hunting without a flashlight. I'm just saying they never even mentioned it. We just suddenly had it. Welcome back. My mark's gone, so that must mean you beat Hanahiko, right? Miss Mo seems to be okay, too. You're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong? You're not smiling. Well, his mark hasn't disappeared. What? Why not? Hey, I feel the pip screen again. You go hear what Mary has to say. It was a... Akira, I'm not sure how good of an idea it was to put the... That's our last name. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order. The tone is the same as always, but for some reason it grates on me. What's so great about it? Why isn't my mark banished? It's likely the one who gave it was not Hanahiko. I'm suddenly lightheaded, the world fading. I'd risked my life during that investigation, and it was completely useless to me. I guess all that's left is waiting for Dawn and my dad. Lord. If it is alright with you, would you mind showing me your mark? It sounds like someone in One Piece, like a very peculiar kind of laugh. Visit a haunted school at night and buying the sun-like super illuminated 2000 limited edition with 6 separate strength levels. Maybe you should also get a second pack of batteries just in case. Yes, that is a doll. I hold my arm out toward Mary. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark. Yeah, I chose to go through with it. I forgot to take into account how most characters would be referring to us by our last name because it's a Japanese game. That's on me. That's fully on me. It is as I thought. It is only a minuscule fraction, but the fate I sense from this mark has been distorted. What does that mean? Is it because I beat Hanahiko? Flame of your life was indeed fading at one point, but it has now become brighter. Are you saying I'm not going to die at dawn? That is correct. I mean, our first name in this game is Nu. It's just no one actually refers to us by our first name, so... Oops. My self-relief is so deep it feels like my soul is escaping my body. The mark's still burned on me, but it seems I'll be okay for now. It appears the mark you bear is different from the ones I know of. But there's no doubt that it was given to you by a spirit. Then, there are other spirits like Hanahiko that give people marks? Yes. Duh! Spirits born of grudges have an I mean, I know what this word means, but how do you say it? Hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag the victims to the depths of despair before their death. Insatiable? Ah, thank you. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living. The more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city can easily create such spirits, though I could not say what it is. So for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it then? Yes, it is logical to believe the mark will disappear with the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. Why is this ghost arms? What? It will soon be dawn. I'm sure that you're all tired. Please rest. You are free to use any room. I wonder if anyone in this game actually calls us by our first name at any point. I do not remember. Thank you so much, seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah, sure. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know. Though it only makes sense for adults to help children. It will be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. You do your best too. Well then, good night. Yeah, sucks to be you, bro. I think I'm ending off myself. My mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Alright, here, have this. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. It looks like a newspaper article. It's about the boy who died. Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood his son, unlike his hard-headed adoptive father. She put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all the hell at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory. Much to smile is sad. Well, it's up to you how you interpret it. Interpret it. Do whatever you want. So yeah. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. It's not like you guys have anywhere else to go. But there's something I must tell only you. About those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate shall return to their daily lives. That is the will of Lady Saya. Well, her name is Mary. And she belongs to the owner of this house. So I'll be the only one left behind. I feel like a student repeating a grade. Lutz, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the sole occupant in this mansion? You're here. I am kind of uneasy though. Is that so? Mary stares unblinkingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lutz, it would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you're ready. Farewell. Well, you mean farewell? You're not going anywhere. I would like to make us safe here. Thank you. Do you have anything else that we haven't actually checked out? Oh yeah, we still have the flare, huh? I wonder if we get to actually keep all of these items or if they're going to be gone. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Use talk to continue to the next chapter. Oh, sorry. Okay. What do you mean talk? Huh? Are you retiring to bed? I am. Good night.
Chapter 2, Hanahiko end.
Chapter 1. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by, Steph draws ever closer to claim me. The market that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist Saya Kujo was alive. Well, a knock breaks my train of thought. Hey! How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Saya Kujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's her look? Not happy I stayed behind? No, I'm thankful, thank you. Cut it out, it's creepy. Huh? Let me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. You got suspended. You're not an active detective and you got suspended. Fuck off. He's got a bath mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. Amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. Wait a second. The guard went missing. His company should be notified. The company's exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on a labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it would just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man left alone, so a missing persons report won't be found soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. You covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring out the mark of spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well. They've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms are locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. It's all other words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. Oh, okay. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? Hi. Mary's sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you're having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can read a vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Ooh. Like predicting the future. Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to a fortune teller. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you did earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. Such an idiot. Oh. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A map bearer. I open the door and the visitor strides in. Hey! It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform delinquent these days to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place could you mention? I got business with some Saya chick. No way, you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. Yeah, no. I'm Saya. I'm throwing you out. Oh no, don't hand this off to me. I'm horrible with kids. They never dare put me in charge of juvie. Oh, come on, bro. You guys know her, yeah? Don't care which one of you it is, but will you hear me out? Sure? Introductions are quickly done. His name's Shiro Akashio, and as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. And a cool freak friend said something, like it gives you amnesia, for real. Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. They're great, but that reaction's normal. If he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? The rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Was that a girl's voice? No, that was a doll's voice, actually. There is a saying, the truth is stranger than oh my. One fucking mystery/horror game without the truth is stranger than fiction. Please, that's all I'm asking for. There are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speakers set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Hi, Humpy, good evening. Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Shaw. Oh, enjoy your time. I haven't played that one. I know it's come back, but I haven't even played it. Didn't play it the first time and I still haven't. He yaps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale as she tells him about the mark and spirits. Oh, thank you! Yeah, thank you for coming by. Have a good day. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Now, Lord Shaw, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. You were taken against your will, but you stayed of your own volition. I got this a cool friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Mom mentioned seeing an article by Sayakujo in a magazine too. It's all because of some monster. The hell? This is crazy. Why does it have to happen to me? I'm not believing it is normal. If you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so... I could not tell you. I have never had my fortune told. So... we should probably ask him some more about it. Yeah! Forest? A huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. Why is the city's garbage dump? Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there like all the time. It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. What the fuck? Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. Okay. It's cursed. Joe stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. The place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. That is a lot of people. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history. 50! That is a... Yeah, that's a lot of people. Joe's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. The place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around, free as a bird, helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. I said so. We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. Shut the fuck up, Master. I smiled wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? The day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out, and suddenly I've got this scar. I thought we get any more out of show. No info on the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything? No keeping secrets now. It's strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is coming through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or anything, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. A giant. It wasn't just some tree shadow. Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Finding a body? Imagine going to a popular suicide spot and training your camera on everything around you. What? No way. Who in their right mind would ever do something like that? Truly insensitive. I couldn't imagine anyone in their right mind would ever go out and film that. It sounds pretty iffy. It was not Bigfoot. Bigfoot sighted in Japanese rural town. What? Is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Shul's story. The rumor of Shimio. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course. Of course. I do not know why I changed her voice to be so much higher suddenly.
Chapter 2, Shimio.
If you are not good with insects, specifically bees, you are not going to like this chapter, and I say this as someone who's not good with insects or bees. Hey, have you heard that rumor? The one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black spotches, so people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in spotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then, let's raise some then. In your body. Shimio asks those he meets a single question, and kills them using his drill. Close! But it's not a chainsaw. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Shul. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Master. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? I know. You serious? Going in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming too. What? Me? So an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you. You're that much of a wimp? What you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is a monster, I'll pound him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. We settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. Thanks, girlie. New chapter item changes. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If the character brings an item, it will be added at the start. Ah, man. Okay, it will return to 1,000. I was at 1,500. What do you mean we returned to 1,000? I was higher than that. Who do we want to take with us, actually? Do we want to take him, or do we want to take him? Enemies. Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's bring him on the first one. Let's bring him on the first visit. Let's see if you would just talk, my guy. Always. Shit, why am I? Damn it, why? Shiro throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. A cigarette? I instinctively put my head in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up, I'm 19 already, it's fine. 19? But you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Ooh, looks like I touched on a sore subject, even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it worse. I need to change the subject. So are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit, so maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played, but I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude. I looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it under a shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. He became to Kujo mention after a setback like that. Fuck. Seriously frustrating. Keeps up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. You need to understand that this game does not have that big of a budget. At all. We arrive at the Forest by H Castle. Also, the fucking car is not in it, like it's only like when you go somewhere for the first time that you see an extended scene in the car, which is like half a minute most of the time, and then it's not relevant at all. Why would they bother animating that? I stopped the car near where Sho says he saw the man and we entered the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, the paint peeling off. It looks hard to traverse, just as Sho and Mashita said. Yay! That is so funny! Pretty much everything here is faded except for Gorosu. F. I can't say I can read what the rest says because there's kanji in there. I do not know how to read, but I can for sure make out that close. Please don't kill me. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted open with the peeling paint. It doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters are faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says... Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland. Murder. Huh? At least they made sure to somewhat translate that. That's pretty nice. Coincidence, that's all. It's just 'cause it's way old and faded. Come on, man, let's go already. They pass under the arch and enter the forest. But yeah, no, we have the flashlight all the time. It's just not something that gets mentioned. It's not even a thing you have in your bag. See, that's the fascinating thing. It's not a thing you have in your bag. You just have the flashlight. It's just something you own. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Underwater talisman. Yippee! Haha, see? We immediately get some more power. Oh, let's get into it. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It's probably put here to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. Sure. It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Something's written in magic marker. So the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Joe scowls to cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? The hell's with that? Damn it, who scribbles dumb as graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. It's covered the entrance to the Beast Trail. Looks like there's a path over there too. Hey old man, try to keep up. Can you not run ahead into the middle of the fucking forest? The moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail nor branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. Trees are thick on both sides. We get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by, from the bushes. Oh, hold on. Did you hear footsteps too? Yeah. I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What? Oh, hi. A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Masha did say his place is a famous spot for suicide. Just can't do it anymore. I work myself to the bone in a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve. He holds his head in his hand. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. Uh-oh. Don't make loud noises and... A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard! I have nothing to say. I don't even know you. I don't know why your wife would cheat on you, but you don't seem like a very nice person. Like, go off, I guess. It would be bad if you went berserk here. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Do you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're here in this forest after all. What did you think I was doing? Worked myself sick but stuck with it anyway, and for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it, then she goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey you there, was it me? What do you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. When I think about it, you know it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right. I'm sure I can still... The man looks down at his feet and glances up at me. He could still start over fresh, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long. It's too late for me. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll enjoy it until then. Enjoy. Enjoy. Actually, this has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with the game. But earlier, when I went grocery shopping, and when I got back to my car, someone parked next to me, and I got out of the car and just started speaking rapid speed French, and I'm like, I do not speak this language. I obviously have no idea what they said, but I was like, interesting. Okay. Bonjour, no comprende. I don't think it's comprende. At least the way I said it, I don't think that's French. I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. Comprende sounds extremely Spanish, but I wouldn't know. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. That was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. Man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kimura. If we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again, actually. Whatever. We don't talk long with Masao Kimura before he leaves. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guess I should hurry up and die. Bruh. The bestiary continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Let's just move on, okay? Yeah, let's just move on. Uh-oh. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with the sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. Oh, don't just go! Uh-oh. How about that? It's clean. Could spend a night here easy. I ignore Shiro's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Shiro looks at me, startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades wider. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag, and why does it look vaguely human-shaped? It's pretty big. How should I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Shiro gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Shiro's eyes open wide, aghast. Oh yeah, I think CG warning. I don't fully remember, but I'm going on. I think body horror. If yeah. What was it? Trypophobia? I think it's called trypophobia. Yeah. That was it. Should have put that in the content warnings. Who rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? The body's drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? It's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. It isn't a time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? Honestly, trypophobia is one of those where it's like you hear the title and you're like, I don't know what that is, and then you Google it and then you're like, oh, I regret Googling it, even if you don't like have it. The pictures you get when you Google for it, it's like that's like the opposite of helpful to someone who might have it, right? I'm like, Sweat and profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. Tons of drugs all in a line. I shake each one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. Night night. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Make hive, new body, smear honey all over. Ferment honey. Ferment honey, get stinky liquid. Drawn by smell. Honey, bee, enter hive. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Yes. Thank you. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from the sprayer. That's not how you say that word. Amiable? No. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Amiable. Okay, thank you. Amiable. Wait, did I take this page with me or no? Amiable. Amiable. Like Amy? What? Huh? Amiable? Now you're confusing me. Yes. There we go. The E in Amy. Oh. Amiable. We are leaving. Amiable. As you continue through the dense forest, a pain cry suddenly echoes among the trees. Oh boy. More footpath. More footpath. Footpath that. Ah. I actually hate moving the flashlight around more than it's absolutely needed because I always think something's gonna pop out if you move it somewhere. There's a wooden box I probably used to contain a beehive. Feel it. Open the box and find a metal tool inside. Why does Bee-Man kill people with a drill anyway? A bees in the face or something? I mean, no, isn't he? He's trying to use people's bodies to build the hives in, so he needs to like make space for them for the hives. I think. What's this doing here? Ah, why not grab it? Yeah. Did I grab it? Yes, I do.
I have a crowbar now. Yippee.
Okay, let's see. I would not. I don't even like normal honey. Such a grave marker, but nothing unusual about it. Off to the side I notice a thin trail. Another trail. Thought so. There's one here too. Come on, let's go. He's extremely freaked out immediately, and then he's like, oh, another beast trail, yeah, let's go. I don't like the taste and how sticky it is. I don't know. No, I've never liked honey. I will put honey in tea for the sweetness, but I don't like putting honey on bread or something. I follow Show into the bushes. Hello. Show spots something and stumbles, falling backwards into me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find something is clinging onto my ankles, his expression anguished. He seems eager to speak to me, but his voice is incredibly hard to decipher. Ed. This pitch, I can't see anything. What's it saying? The grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. What's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? Wait. Are you lifeless too? I am. He looks sad and lonely. I only did that, I hear. I hear another voice at my feet. Dad? Don't believe it. I don't understand. Tell me. Am dead? Ed? Am dead? No. No way. I still have to... Looks sad and lonely. I hear yet another voice at my feet. On, please listen. I am to live. I am. Okay. I'm alive. Yeah, you're totally alive, dude. That's right, I'm... The voice sounds like it passes through me and is then sucked into the ground. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Ta-da! Joe stands there, his face deathly pale. No way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay. It's over now. Right. Old man. What? You're awesome. Oh, hey! Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, let's go. Yeah.
Oh man, you're awesome. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Sweet.
Alright, we want to go back. Up. 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 Right. Up. And into the cabin. And then we want to use our freshly acquired crowbar. Peek through a crack to see if anything is inside, but it seems to be empty. It's a metal toolbox. Yes, that's what I want to use the crowbar on. I take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. I put pressure on it using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. A sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. Well, we only have one variety, but I'll take it. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What now? What's that thing? Sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn toward him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and into this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Shiro scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. Thanks. I know I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away.
Just take it.
God damn it, just take it. Okay. Now, we have everything we need from here. Which means we will be going down. Back into the beast trail. You step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use this to spray drugs. You should. It's a giant beehive. Spray out. Now I need to choose which drug to spray. Oh. Sorry, how do I do that? Like this. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. Take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Yes, alright. Way to go, old man. You got this. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Whoa. Did you just see some kind of animal? I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... And yep, that rabbit hops in front of me. A bunny. The rabbit stares at us completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait! The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Where do you think you're going, old man? The rabbit was at age elementary. It showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. I wouldn't trust a random rabbit that runs into my path, but what do I know? Unless the rabbit guides me too. What the fuck's going on here? An old Shinto torii gate. There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. Then soundlessly turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. Hey, old man! Don't mess with me like that. You're nuts running off like that. The hell's with that bunny anyway? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, A huge swarm of bees descends on us. Shit, watch out, there's bees everywhere. Damn, we gotta get out of here. Watch out. Shiro pulls my arm and we stumble back to the earlier crossroad. No! Oh, I can't help you there. Come back to the Torii Gate again. Can't you maybe, I don't know, spray some drugs on the bees or something? Using a spray could calm them, but I think that's too many. There's a hive above the gate too. There's no way I can spray up there. I went to the wrong place. Do it, huh? Something might be at the shrine. True enough, but the time the rabbit brought me here didn't try to go inside the gate, so maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. No, this is not— Oh, the sentinels again! I'm leaving. Okay, we don't— Yeah, we don't want to be here.
Something, don't follow the white rabbit, except it's not white.
No! Sorry, I know. I'm not trying to go there. I'm trying to understand the map. I want to go here. Yeah, okay. This is where I wanted to go. We wanted to get to the sea cabin.
It's some sliding wooden doors. Let me in.
Get the crowbar and jam it between the doors. Do it, it's the fastest way. But I can't break the lock. Throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... Ooh! There's a sound of metal breaking. What? The crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got broken crowbar. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. But hurry it up and look inside. Oh, that's unfortunate. How do you break a crowbar? Yeah, I guess I mean the crowbar might is also maybe not the most maybe it was rusty already, you know. You overdid it, man. It was a mess. You made it even harder to open now. Oh, sorry, you do it next time then. I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Stop, don't come any closer. Hi! If you come any closer, I'll sue. Ma'am. A woman is backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything else... Shut up, old lady. Oh! At Show's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me, it was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Animuna, freelance news anchor. Though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you. You're the woman that was in the news. It's really true, celebrities are beautiful in person. Cut that out, this isn't a time for flattery. She says so, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway, what are you doing out here? My expression clouds over. Well, Shiro huffs at me. You really have to ask. You lost your tact in your old age. Oh. Hi, Tigger! Masao Kimuna's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. But sometimes that's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Oh yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end I thought about calling someone but couldn't so I made up my mind. But then in the forest... I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, actually I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. And I suddenly got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. I mean, did you know that your body and your brain will resist death in most cases? Even if you plan on killing yourself. That's a very natural reaction, so you would run from danger. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything. That's the same as what I... Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimio. Which means she must also... Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? I know the answer just from her reaction. How did you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on your palm? It's a weird place. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide? The height of irony. Hey, old man, what are we supposed to do now? We're taking her back with us. The lady came to off herself, you know. Is there any point in helping her? Yes. Help me. I'm not going to kill myself anymore. I swear, so please. I'm terrified of him. Eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kuju Mansion. We need to go. Uh-oh. Stop messing with the flashlight, old man. I mean, I don't actually... I would think he's like in his 30s. Maybe. He's not old. What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then... I got it to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. What was that? A noise from behind the cottage. There's something there. Stop. Shh, 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 shh. It's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage? We can't even look up? No, we leave. We leave. We go as quickly as possible. Or... we have to run out of the forest. Are you insane? Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here. You mean he comes here? Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back. You're seriously going? Are you mad? You can stay, girl. Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you. We step out into pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. Okay. Please. I do get the option to save because I fucked it up 3 times just to get to this specific point. I do not want to fuck up now. We have to go back. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. What was that? Don't yell, old lady. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. Okay, and then right. And up. Another fork? Which way this time? Listen. South, it's south. The exit should be straight ahead from there. Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit. Is he following us? Even if he is, we have to keep going. This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. Down. And now we're just going straight. The good thing is you do have the mini-map. You just need to always look at which way you situate it and then go the proper direction. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps. Oh hey, Mashta! So this is where you were. You're closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed the car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan. Ashta glances over at Christy. Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here. Very good plan. We reach the entrance safe and sound. Creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Why do I keep trying to say arc? Alright, if you made it this far, then we must be... Yeah, it's all good now. Chrissy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh... over there? Doesn't it look like someone's there? He's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn all over as if by magnets. What is... Yeah, warning! The scene before me is strange. There's a huge, misshaped man with bees crawling all over his face. Eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him. The man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Troll those that are different and exercise. A strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead. Kimura's dead. When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Oh man, keep it together! It's still okay, he hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Chrissy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot, quietly. Sure, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Master, let's go. Master? He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes over him for 2 seconds and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. The machine growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. He's right there. Run! Master yelled, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. Gunshot? It must be Master. I had no idea he had a gun. I guess we do get a gun! I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Master tumbles into the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun? Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit. Old man, what are you doing? Master looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle looks violently. But then... it turned on. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah! Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. So... fun, right? Well, our goal was finding out more about the spirit, and I would say we have found a little more about the spirit. Now we need to figure out how to defeat this spirit. It's basically, it's always a two 2 times trip. It's basically like, oh, get new rumor, look at the thing, find another person who is cursed, and find the spirit, and then like get back home, regroup, figure out what to do, who you want to take, and then go and defeat the spirit, basically. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with love. No one speaks for a while, we're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still, I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashta and Sho are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously I came with her permission. Mashta immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. Something about the whole, well, first of all, Mashta is not actually... does not have a curse on him anymore, so technically he has no reason to even stick around. So it's more of a safety precaution for him. It's like, actually, you're free. You're not cursed anymore. You should live your normal life. But he's sticking with us, so... Good for us, maybe not so good for him, actually. So what happened to the explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Animuna. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashta smiles coldly. Animuna? Right, now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal. Why I never... Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? But these scars you all have... what were they called? Marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? Well... Mashta butts in from the passenger seat. You die, within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia, you zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. Sure scoffs. Talk like it's someone else's problem. Sure. Mashta didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see. Mashta's already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now. Which is no good reason for him to be here with us, but... You're putting yourself in danger for the truth. Can't believe it. You're like a saint. Chrissy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashta's sardonic laugh. It's nothing abnormal. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashta, you don't mean... He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Oh, fuck! Time for round 2 for Mr. Mashta. You win the jackpot. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit. A spirit's bite mark. Joel cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way. Did you seriously do that? Ah, shit. Here we go again. And give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. Boo. Mashta, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves the paper back into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want to take it. That's not why... Mashta keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. Because this is Japan and not every cop in Japan has a gun. There's, you know, there's different gun laws in different countries. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. I've never shot a gun. I don't know if that's actually going to help us. Promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Oh. Whatever, if I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years
Penal labor.
I gave it the 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet will get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Thank you.
Mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in.
I am just going to play until we actually get to this intermission and have an option to save. Hi! You as well, Lord Shaw. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who cursed them into the living. Wait, sorry, what? The spirits who what? The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who cursed them into the... No, that was correct, never mind. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. This is only natural after what she saw in the forest. I didn't update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Master go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Master insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Eyes flick over to Master. I'm not one to just sit around. Oh wait, that was him. Master shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you lot. So he went. An emergency measure. That is just a doll that can speak. We don't know. Have I mentioned the part where we're an amnesiac? We don't actually live here. We got to this mansion. We don't even remember how we ran away here because we're amnesiac. The owner of this house we found dead on the ground, so now we're just here with the speaking doll. We have just accepted this as fact. I do not know why. I know as much as you on what the fuck is actually happening. You just have to accept that she can talk. And move her arms. Right? Lord Master, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Master's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Shaw his mark. Yeah, the ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now too proves it. Master rubs at his wrist, smirking. So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. Kinda.
Thank you for that good time and the pet.
There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. A certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. The roof on silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police. What's the police gonna do? You honestly believe they'll do something?
Oh, we can't do anything about this giant monster that does barely look human. We should leave it to the police.
What are the police going to... Girl, are you listening to yourself? Go ahead and make a suicide pact without naive thinking, but leave me out of it. What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All the time my talk coming from you, that mean you got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one. Shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Joe just glares at Mashta. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. You got to do something, but... yeah. I need to force everyone into action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I could use some help. You say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. Not with that attitude. We gotta have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now with the weird events in the forest. Why is a bee farm up there? A cold honeybee family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore though. How come? They committed mass suicide. A mass suicide in the woods? I've heard about that somewhere. Mr. might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. He did. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details though, so the public doesn't know. But yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Animona. Read up on it to find a prime spot. Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the reports. I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following the leader. News channels chalked it up to the discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge obese man. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. Know that we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. The dead guys come back to life. We want to go to a place with a zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say, the forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, Hag. No more words out of slip flat. Hag, old man, bro. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. I might just have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Oh right, what are you gonna do, lady? Still wanna die? I'm considering it. I'm sorry. But I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting. Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hide back out there. Well, I hate owning strangers, especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get. The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. They may hold a connection to him. Good luck. Thanks, girlie.
Bitch on my day.
Yeah, we actually want to make Christy our partner for the whole, oh, we want to find out things. But yes, you do not take her to the actual fight. Taking her to the actual fight will not end well. But we are going to be taking her for the exploration next time. How do I get back to the main menu? There we go. Yeah. Let me notification. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, good. I think I will have to take a look at how long the chapters in general are, but if they're all around this length, I think we're doing quite well. So because this means next time we will investigate more stuff with Christy, and then we're going to also fight Shimio, purify him, yada yada yada. Shouldn't take us that long. Honestly, shouldn't take us that long, and that means we can then
Just keep going.
This game has, if I remember correctly, 6 chapters, something along those lines. They do get a little bit longer each and every time. But yeah, that is going to be it for tonight. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. I like the games a lot. I like them a lot. Even if there's some stuff in there where I'm also like, oh, that is uncomfortable. But it is what it is. Even if it's a little uncomfortable. Who needs Death Mark when you can have Dark Math? Huh? Huh? Thank you for a nice stream. No, thank you for coming.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight.
And for an absolute change of pace, I'm going to send you guys over to Sagi. Comfy little horror game. Yeah, totally. Very comfy. I love looking at people's bodies being covered in little drill holes and bees. That's okay, I can't fucking type. Sagi.
I wanna raid Sagi.
I can't type. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Here's the raid message. It's just a normal raid message. No raid message. I can't set that up that quickly. Thank you guys so much for coming by. We'll continue this game on Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Atelier. At least that's the plan. That's the plan.
Have a good night. And bye-bye. Bye bye.